All right, we're going to be doing lesson 59 of the 5th grade Excel on calculating equivalent fractions using division. So we see here the text that starts off this lesson. It says two fractions can be equivalent or equal to each other if the numerator and denominator of the first fraction can be divided by the same number with a remainder of 0. The result will be an equivalent fraction. These fractions represent the circles. So here we see, starting up at the top one, 4/8. Let's change that to the pen there. Okay, so 4/8. There are 4 circles out of 8 total shapes. 4/8 is equal to 2/4 because I can divide the 4 into 2 groups, and I also divide the 8 into groups of 2. I should say into groups of 2. And so if I'm dividing the 4 into groups of 2 and the 8 into groups of 2, all 8 of them into groups of 2, then I end up with 2 out of 4 that are circles. I can also divide that last one. Let me get that out of the way. I can divide 2/4 by 2, and so I end up with 2 groups here. Here's one group and 2 groups. The 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. So 2/4 is equal to 1/2. And we can see this written out in the fractions right here, that we have 4/8. We divide the numerator and the denominator both by 2. We end up with 2/4. And we can take 2/4 and divide numerator and denominator by 2 and get 1/2. So you can see that 4/8 is equal to 1/2. Now look at each of the examples and see if the numerator and the denominator of the first fraction can be divided by the same number. So let's get all these marks out of the way. Now here is a fraction of 2/4. There's 1 here, 2 here, out of a total of 4. So 2/4 is equal to 1/2 because I can divide 2 by 2 and 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, and so the answer is 1/2, where 1/2 is shaded. If you look at the picture, that makes sense, that 1 is shaded here out of 2 total pieces, this being a piece and that being a piece down there at the bottom. All right, number 2, the fraction here is 6/8. They're saying that there's 6 squares out of 8 total shapes, and they want you to change that into fourths. Well, to go from 8 to 4, we divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4, so we must multiply, or we must divide the top and the bottom by the same number. Since we divided 8 divided by 2, that's 4. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Oh, let's go back to my arrow here. And hopefully, arrow, come on, arrow. Okay. Come on, baby. All right, we figured it out, got it working. So now we're going to move on to problem number 3, example 3. 6/9. 6 triangles. Six triangles. Come on now, come on. 6 triangles. Well, you can see that there's okay, now we're working. So we have okay, hopefully this will work for us. Let's see what happens. Okay, this fraction here has 6 triangles out of 9 total shapes, 6/9, and they want us to change this into a fraction that has a 3 for the denominator. So to go from 9 to 3, we divide by 3. So if we divide 6 by the same number, 6 divided by 3, of course, is 2. All right, why don't you go ahead and try number 4 and pause the video after you've tried it, then you can turn it back on to see if you got it right. So the answer to number 4, 2/6, changing that into thirds, we divide 6 by 2 to get 3. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so the answer is 1/3. Go ahead and do number 5, pause the video, and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. And to go from 9 here, that we're change the numerator, and we do 9 divided by 3 is 3, so 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. And try number 6, turn the video off and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. To go from 3 to 1, we're going to divide by 3, so 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Alright, we've got a few more problems left to do. Problems 7 through 10. So I want you to go ahead and try these on your own. Pause the video, then you can start it back up again when you're ready to see the solution. Alright, so 12/15, we divide both of those by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5, so 12 divided by 3 is 4. Number 8, to go from 4 to 2, we divide 4 by 2 to get 2. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4, so 4/8 is equal to 2/4. From 12 to 4, 12 divided by 3 is 4, so 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then, last but not least, 15 divided by 5 is 3, so 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2. Alright, so that's it for the lesson. Thanks for watching.